Take me to National University of Singapore. Please make it fast cause I got a meeting to attend and I need to be there on.
Madam. Sure, I will take you there. In plenty good time for your meeting, madam. This way better. Less traffic, less car jams. Half hour can make it, madam. So not to worry.
Have you been a taximan for a long time?
Haha, yes, I've been a taximan for 20 years now, madam. Long time ago, Singapore not like this. So crowded, so busy. Last time, more peaceful. Not so much taximen or so much car and buses.
Oh, you must have been working so hard.
Madam, I can make a living so. What do? I must work hard if I want to success in Singapore. People like us, no read, no write. We must do sweat to earn money for wife and children.
Do you have a big family?
Yes, madam, quite big family. 8 children, 8 sons, and 2 daughters. Big family. Haha, no good, madam. In those days, where got family planning in Singapore, people born many children. Every year one. Children no good at all. 2 children, 3 children enough. Stop, our government say stop. Lucky for me, all my children big now.
Is your daughter already married?
No, not married yet. Very shy, and her health is not good. But a good obedient girl. My other girl, oh madam, very hard for father when daughter is no good and go against her parent. Very sad like punishment from God. Today, young people not like us. When we are young, we obey our parents say don't do this, we don't do. Otherwise, the cane. My father caned me. I was big enough to be married and still got caning. My father, he was very strict. And that is nothing good thing for parents to be strict. If not, young boys and girls become very useless, do not want to study but run away and go to the nightclubs and take drugs and make love. You agree with me, madam?
Yes.
None of other children could go to university, but this one, she is very smart and intelligent. No boasting, madam. Teacher White, good and excellent, and so on in her support card. She study at home and help her mother, but sometimes little lazy, and she say the teacher wants to go to back to school to do extra work, extra coaching in her subject, which is math, madam. So I let her say back into school and say after day she comes home in the evening. Then she does her studies and goes to sleep. Then one day, oh madam, it made me so angry even though one day I'm in my taxi driving along and hey, madam, you see this young girl over here? See what I mean, madam?
Yes.
They are only schoolboys and schoolgirls, but they act as big shot, spending money, smoking, wearing latest fashion, and making love.
Yes, that's true.
Ah, madam, I know. As a taximan, I know them and their habits.
Even though you're just a taximan, you are aware of the teenagers today?
Yes, madam. People like us, we see everything, we wear everything, we know everything.
Yes.
You know or not that young schoolgirl, 15, 16 years old, they are go to school in the morning in their uniforms and then after school they don't go home. They have clothes in their school bags and they go into public laboratory or hotel.
Oh, I see. That's quite concerning.
Ah, madam, I see you surprised, but I know. I know all their tricks a lot as take them in my taxi. The usual is wait bowling alley or coffee house or hotel. And they walk up and friends, the European and American tourists and this how to make fun and also extra money.
Take me to the hotel.
Okay, ma'am.
Here's the payment.
Thank you.
Keep the change.
No, thank you.
That's terrible. How much money do they make?
Madam, you believe or not, when I tell you how much money they got, I say, last night, madam, this young girl, very pretty and makeup, and wear sexy dress. She told me, take her to Orchid Mansion. This place famous, madam, fourth floor flat, and she opened, he forced to pay me and say, all American notes $10, notes all, and she pull out and say keep change, as she has no time already.
Wow, that's a lot of money, but isn't that illegal?
Yes, madam, it is, but they don't care. They just pay, and they make love taxi so much. They don't know if you go around and change them by meter.
I see. Well, I hope they realize the consequences of their action.
Thank you, madam. I will. And one more thing, madam. If you have young daughter and she was mommy, I got me.
Thank you for the advice. I will keep that in mind.
You're welcome, madam. And I must say, your daughter is lucky to have a caring mother like you. She she sounds like wonderful child.
Thank you. She is my pride.
None of other children could go to university, but this one, she is very smart and intelligent. No boasting, madam. Teacher White, good and excellent, and so on in her support card. She study at home and help her mother, but sometimes little lazy. And she say the teacher wants to go to back to school to do extra work, extra coaching in her subject, which is math, madam. So I let her say back into school and say after day she comes home in the evening. Then she does her studies and goes to sleep. Then one day, oh madam, it made me so angry even though
Pag-umaga, napansin ko siya kasama na pati na pinsan niya. Wala na.
and I go inside the coffee house and my heart is very, how you describe it, madam? My heart is very anahati, and I say to myself, I will watch that lazy Joe and see her monkey tricks. The very next day, she is there again. I stop my taxi, madam, and I am so angry I rush up to.
Is everything between you and your daughter okay now?
What is it, madam?
I said, is everything between you and your daughter okay now?
Yes, everything is okay now. Thank you. She cannot leave the house except go to school, and I tell her mother always to check and everything she does, and her friends, what sort of people they are.
Can you wait for me until my meeting is done?
My youngest daughter has a similar behavior, similar to the schoolgirl that act like a gangster. Since your teacher, did you know something strange about the schoolgirl after school time? They don't really go home, but they go to the hotels and other places for sure. If you have daughter, don't accept her trust, but you only do that when she want to go out just like my naughty daughter, who really got catched, but for that I scolded her so loud that don't even just so I just shout.
Hello? Hello, Mommy? Mommy, I get a meeting today at school, so I cannot home early.
Okay.
Okay, Mommy. Thank you so much. Bye.